Salut! Tu savais qu'on peut gagner jusqu'à 700 $ par jour sans montrer son visage, simplement en écoutant de la musique, en analysant des appels ou même en racontant des histoires bibliques avec l'intelligence artificielle. Les opportunités sont bien réelles. On va te résumer en 10 minutes les meilleures vidéos du moment pour découvrir des méthodes simples, rentables, pour générer des revenus depuis chez toi. On commence avec une méthode surprenante, gagner de l'argent juste en écoutant de la musique. Pas besoin de compétences techniques, juste une bonne stratégie. L'idée c'est de repérer les morceaux populaires avec Free Music Archive. En ciblant les bons genres, comme la pop ou les musiques saisonnières, on peut maximiser ses gains.
Today, we're diving into an interesting opportunity involving music listening and sharing. Before we begin, remember that while this method can generate some extra income, earnings vary significantly based on effort and market conditions. Getting started with Free Music Archive. The Free Music Archive serves as our primary platform for this opportunity. This platform houses an extensive library of royalty-free music that we can use legally and ethically. What sets this platform apart is its commitment to providing high-quality, accessible content to users worldwide. Whether you're accessing it from Asia, Europe, Africa, or the Americas, you'll have full access to their complete library without any regional restrictions. Setting up your account takes just a few minutes, but attention to detail here pays dividends later. You'll need a valid email address, preferably one dedicated to your earning activities for better organization. Consider using a professional username that reflects your music focus, as this becomes your identity within the community. The platform's genre diversity is impressive, but strategic selection determines your success. Pop music consistently ranks as the most popular category worldwide, with analysis showing it generates the highest engagement rates. When exploring the pop category, you'll find various subgenres ranging from mainstream to indie pop, each with its unique monetization potential. When choosing music, thorough evaluation is crucial for success. Listen to each track completely, paying attention to audio quality, production value, and overall appeal. Your selection should focus on universal themes and emotions that connect across different demographics. Consider the track's replay value. Would listeners want to hear it multiple times? Download only tracks you genuinely enjoy, as authentic appreciation translates to better engagement when sharing. Develop a systematic rating system for evaluating tracks. File upload serves as our primary monetization platform, offering a robust infrastructure for content sharing and tracking. They provide various payment methods, focus on sharing tracks from popular genres, and maintain consistent activity to maximize earnings. The platform rewards regular uploaders with bonus opportunities and higher visibility. Understanding their algorithm helps optimize your content placement. Files with higher engagement rates receive better placement in search results, creating a positive feedback loop for successful content. Thoroughly understand copyright laws applicable to music sharing, particularly regarding royalty-free content usage. Study platform guidelines carefully. The platform's minimum withdrawal thresholds vary by payment method, typically ranging from $5 to $20. Consider factors like processing times, conversion fees, and regional availability when choosing your preferred payment method. This opportunity requires dedication and consistency. While it won't replace traditional income sources, it can provide steady supplementary earnings when approached strategically. Success builds gradually through regular engagement and quality content sharing.
Toujours sans parler à personne. Tu peux aussi être payé pour écouter des appels enregistrés. Certaines plateformes vont jusqu'à 32 $ de l'heure. Avec QuickTate, tu peux choisir entre transcrire des messages ou auditer des appels. Pas besoin d'expérience, juste un test de frappe pour commencer.
Now, last but not least, we have another one that's actually more of a side hustle. It's more of something you could do part-time if you're interested. This, I would say, is actually better for people probably outside the US, where the cost of living in your country is less than it would be in a country like the US. But Human Attic is a place where you can get paid to basically be a freelancer who listens to recorded phone calls, answers simple questions, and earns money by doing so. So this is something where you get paid weekly, you get paid via PayPal, and this is something where you are not going to have to transcribe anything necessarily. You're not actually on phone calls that are live. You're just recording to some that are pre-recorded. So if you look at their FAQ here, basically the main thing we need to look at here is how much you can get paid. So the way you get paid is via PayPal, but they only pay $1 to $4.50 an hour, depending on skill and accuracy. Now, that's why I don't necessarily recommend this to people in the United States, because that's not going to go very far in the United States. Now, you could still try it. It still could be just a side hustle if you really just need a little extra money and you're not able to leave the house and do something like DoorDash, then this is something you could still do, and it should be fairly easy. But it's one of those things where $4.50 an hour will go much further in some countries than others. You're also not having to do this during a certain time of day necessarily, because these are all pre-recorded. So you don't have to, you can kind of work this around your existing schedule. As far as what's like to work here, they do have a 3.2 out of 5-star rating. 70% recommend working here to a friend, which is actually pretty good. And you shouldn't have to interview, shouldn't have to be a formal interview. And I would not expect any sort of benefits here, because you're basically a freelancer or a contractor.
Et maintenant cap sur YouTube, sans montrer ton visage. Oui, tu peux générer 10 000 $ par mois, ou plus, sans jamais apparaître à l'écran. Première niche, la narration historique. Tu illustres avec des images d'archives, tu ajoutes une voix off, et tu laisses tourner. Certaines chaînes font plus de 15 000 $ par mois avec ce modèle.
We are going to start with niches that require the most effort and then work our way down to the easiest ones that still make $10,000 a month. Starting off with number 6, business documentaries. Now, if executed correctly, this niche won't just make you $10,000 a month, it could turn you into a YouTube millionaire. And I am not exaggerating. Magnates Media, a pioneer in this space, recently revealed his AdSense earnings for some of his videos, and the numbers are jaw-dropping. We're talking about a single video making what most creators don't even earn in an entire year. And there's a reason why these videos make so much money. Actually, 2 reasons. First, business documentaries overlap with 2 of the highest paying niches on YouTube, which are finance and make money online. So CPM is naturally very good. CPM is the cost per mil, or the cost that YouTube pays advertisers per 1,000 views. Secondly, these videos attract 3 types of viewers: aspiring entrepreneurs, people looking for ways to make money, and video editors who want to learn how to create slick, high-quality videos. All 3 of these audiences are ideal customers for financial courses, SaaS tools, and AI-powered software. Businesses in these industries spend huge amounts on YouTube ads and on sponsorships, and that money flows straight into the creator's pocket. So how do you tap into this niche? You basically create in-depth Netflix-style documentaries that break down how big companies were built, the challenges they faced, and the controversies that they have been through. And when I say in-depth, I mean it. You cannot just skim a Wikipedia page and call it a day. You need to read books, analyze financial reports, dig through old research papers, newspapers, interviews, and finally cross-check every fact. Because this is not just another YouTube video, it is a documentary. And that means 100% accuracy is non-negotiable.
Autre niche ultra puissante, le développement personnel. C'est simple à produire, très demandé, et certaines vidéos atteignent plusieurs millions de vues avec très peu de contenu.
We come to niche number 3, which is self-improvement. This niche shows up in almost every one of our videos, and there is very good reason for that. Unlike trends that come and go, self-improvement is a topic, is a category that never really fades. It is wired into human nature. We all want to grow, we want to evolve, we want to become the best versions of ourselves. And that's exactly why self-improvement channels always keep thriving. You have one new such channel coming up every couple of years. But beyond just being evergreen, this niche is also highly profitable. I told you, everything on this list can make you potentially $10,000 a month. The reason that I can say this with confidence is because I have a personal development self-help channel on YouTube. It's just 2 years old. I'm close to 500k subscribers, and I've made a lot of money through ad revenue, and not just ad revenue, actually, even sponsorships. Another example is Easy Actually, which is one of my favorite self-improvement channels. They have grown close to 1 million subscribers with just a couple of videos. That is insane growth, and they're making a lot of money on AdSense. If you want to get started right away, and if you want to fast track your journey in $10,000, I would recommend starting something in the stick figure animation space. You can take a look at all of these videos. Massive views, massive revenue, and that is not a coincidence, because YouTube is pushing these videos heavily because, well, people keep clicking on them and watching them. Even brand new channels as a result are getting insane amount of views just because of how visually appealing this style of content is, and because it's very simply explained.
Et si on te disait que tu peux générer jusqu'à 700 $ par jour, grâce à la Bible et à l'intelligence artificielle? Première méthode, créer des vidéos bibliques animées. Tu écris un court message inspirant, l'IA génère la vidéo, et tu publies.
ChatGPT is to give me a list of the top 10 Bible stories that I can retell with an engaging video. And just like that, it's going to list it out for you, and it'll even tell you why it works, like David and Goliath, because it's like an underdog story with action. The prodigal son, that one takes you on an emotional journey. So you can just go through all of these and see which one you like the best. I think I like Noah's Ark. And so the next step for us is going to be to head over to the next tool, which is in Video AI. And I'm telling you, this one is about to blow your mind. So to get started, just go down to the link in my description, click on that, and it's going to bring you over to InVideo. You can create your account, and once you are inside and on the home page, you are going to go ahead and select create an AI video. And from there, we are going to choose an animated film, because that's what the Bible Project and the Bible in a Nutshell was creating. And what it's going to do is ask us how long do we want our video to be, and we'll just say 2 minutes, because Bible in a Nutshell, when they first started, they were creating 2-minute videos and it was successful. And then now it's going to ask us to enter in the topic. And so what I'm going to do from here is head back into ChatGPT. So I said I have decided to go with Noah's Ark. Can you give me a prompt to use in Video AI to produce a highly engaging animated video using the engaging hook that you have already provided? Make this a paragraph and include scriptures. And so this is what it has given me. Create a highly engaging animated video retelling the story of Noah's Ark using direct scriptures for authenticity. Start with the dramatic hook. What if the world was ending and only you had the instructions to survive? Show a corrupt world filled with chaos, Genesis 6:5-7. Then introduce Noah, Genesis 6:8-9. So it really breaks it down. Now let's see how Video AI is going to take this prompt and is going to turn it into something that will blow your mind. And then this is what we have.
When the time came, I began my ministry teaching love and forgiveness. How I performed miracles. Not for glory, but to open hearts to God's love. The sick were healed, the blind saw. Signs of God's kingdom on earth. Many followed me, but others, they feared what I represented. In quiet moments, I sought communion with the Father, preparing for what was to come. On the cross, I felt the weight of the world's sins, yet I forgave.
Are you impressed? Because if you're not, I definitely am. I'm telling you, this is next level, y'all, and I'm trying to get you in before everybody else take over.
Aujourd'hui, plus besoin de diplôme ou de réseau pour générer des revenus en ligne. Entre intelligence artificielle, YouTube, appels audio ou playlists musicales, les idées simples et rentables sont à portée de clic. Alors abonne-toi, active la cloche, et découvre nos autres vidéos pour continuer à faire grossir tes revenus.